This is the spot. Used to be Walmart before they built the Super Center. I was 17 years old, and it was an incident that changed my life forever. I had my first one-on-one with the police, and it wasn't a white man, it was a black man. They started off something simple, and never would have known that it would have changed my life forever. This is the area where I was picked up and slammed to the ground at the age of 17, weighing 120 pounds at best, with the officer putting his knee in my back. And with this that happened to George, it brought back a lot of memories about my own childhood. When I was 15, I had my first pistol put to my head with an officer of the law, Officer Pink. And that changed my life because I didn't know if he would pull the trigger or not. And as you can see, I'm a grown man now, 37 years old, and I haven't caused trouble all this time in my life, and I'm not trying to do it now. But I'm just trying to tell a story. On this particular day in 2001, as I was in Walmart shopping, I was actually at the customer service desk, and me and the manager was having some words about him trying to return an item that I want to return. It quickly turned into a situation that officers got involved in who was on standby for an incident was going on with someone who was in the store stealing. There was a white cop and a black cop. The black cop approached the desk and asked if everything was okay. Not to me, but to the white manager. It meant a lot to me because it showed me whose side he was on. He proceeded, the manager said everything was good, that he can go back to his post. As we continued the conversation, he came back and asked me if I could leave the store. And I politely said to the officer, the manager is right here. He's not telling me to leave. Why should I leave? With about another minute or two of trying to dispute, I finally decided to walk off. This is what happened. This used to be an exit. And as I was exiting the store, I was parked about right here, walking to my car. I'm walking. I felt someone grab me from in between my legs and on my shoulder, pick me up in midair, slam me down, threw his knee in my back, pressed my head up against this concrete where everybody been walking, spitting, and just violating the ground. Now, what did I do to deserve that? Black cop. I'm not saying that we have no racism in the world, but it's not only the white man, it's not only George Zimmerman, a Latino, it's not only anyone that's not African American, but it's happening in our own race, and it's time for that to stop too. It's systematic stereotype and racism. Basically, to make a long story short, this incident changed my life forever. I had long scrapes on my arm, face, bleeding on the ground with this man's weight. He had to weigh about 200 pounds. I'm 130. He stayed on me breathing for about a solid minute, and I asked him, what did I do wrong? There was profanity used because I was highly upset. What did I do? Now, he told me if I be quiet, he would let me up and let me go. So I was quiet. But he couldn't let me go that easy with the whole community watching what happened to me. Because at this point, I'm embarrassed. I feel like I'm a criminal with everybody watching, and I did nothing. He picked me up as if he was gonna let me go, and he started pushing me towards the police car. From that day forward, I faced disorderly conduct, resisting arrest. I was jailed at the age of 17 to 30 days in jail, 2-year probation, a $1,350 fine, 2-year probation. It changed my life forever because now I have a criminal record. I never had one in my life. I'm only sharing this incident to show that we need to change the way we think as Americans. The system, the judicial system, it failed me. I had my own public attorney tell me his narrative of the story that I was causing trouble. I don't know if it was because I was young, black, that I had long hair, and I drove a nice car. But the truth be, is right now, as an adult, I'm a father, good to my kids. I make an honest living. And I basically have no record criminally and don't involve myself in criminal activity. So with that being said, I think I'm pretty credible to speak out about what happened to me when I was 17. I thank y'all for your time listening. Be mindful, stay in the loop, stay in the know, educate yourself, and we'll make this world a better place together. But we can't do it through violence. It's scenes like this. That officer, I like to call his name, it was Officer Colquitt. Colquitt, I will forever remember you as the officer that changed my life forever. Black officer, he wasn't white, and he did me the worst. Y'all have a great evening, and thank you for your time.